It's Toma time! What is going on, guys? Toma Tales here, and today I have a slightly different kind of video, but overall the video ties into everything I've been saying and preaching on my YouTube channel about American women and women in this generation in general, because as I said, it's spreading from America to other countries, other continents such as Europe. And what I'm going to be talking about is basically a story of the hookup I had last night. Now, the reason I'm talking about this hookup is because as it happened and unfolded, I couldn't help but just be mind blown by how it relates to every single thing I've said about American women in this generation. How they are not worthy of a man's time, energy, or money. So let me just get into this story, okay? Let me give you the whole story. I met this girl on Tinder, and right off of seeing her pictures, I'm like, wow, she's very attractive, about 5'8", white, you know, has that model body of being skinny but nice breasts, defined jawline. She looked literally French or British, and I told her that, you know, and she was like, no, she's from America, she's been here her whole life. And straight from the beginning, you know, she made it clear she's really only looking for hookups. And I was like, okay, perfect, same here. All I want is a hookup. So we talked for a couple of weeks, alright? 2-3 weeks of just chilling, you know, hitting her up here and there, just staying consistent. And then yesterday was the day that we're gonna hook up. So we agree we're gonna do it at my place. She comes over at about 8:45. I see her at the door, and she is just as beautiful as in her pictures. Just, you know, you can tell this girl literally looks like a model. And so she comes in, we have a little bit of small talk. We go to my room, and the way we had sex, guys, it was the complete opposite of a girl that told me she just wants to have hookups, okay? She gave me her everything. Like, she gave me her soul, her body, her spirit. Like, the way she treated me, the way she looked at me, the way she touched me. You would think this girl fell in love with me during the 1.5 hours we spent hooking up. And so we get done having sex. And after, you know, we're literally just looking at each other. Like, we're just admiring each other's bodies. Like, she's like holding me. She doesn't want to let go. I'm looking at her body. I'm just touching it. And she just has these insane tits. These beautiful, perfect tits. Like, her body was essentially perfect, okay? And so I'm complimenting her. She's just staring at me, touching me all over. She's like, I want to touch your whole body. Like, you're so, like, blah, 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 blah. Like, you would have thought we're falling in love, guys. But even as this is happening, even as during the sex, she was literally just going insane and being so passionate. Even through all this, I could tell that this was a woman you cannot trust. And let me get into that. Because truthfully, there were no warning signs whatsoever. If I was any normal person, I would have literally thought, you know, we're going to see each other. We're going to make this more than just a hookup. But not for me, guys. I've been doing this shit too fucking long. I've been in the hookup game too long. I spread these messages literally on my YouTube channel. And so I literally just knew what was really happening deep down. And so let me talk about it. So after we hook up, she literally asks, like, after, you know, I get done, finish, you know, she's just laying there. She's like, do you mind, like, making out for a while? Just, you know, being here still, like, just making out. And I'm just like, I don't say no, because I don't want to be rude, but at the same time, I just kind of like look at her. I give her a little kiss, and you know, she goes back to laying down, and she's just laying there butt naked, just looking so beautiful. And she's just laying there, and I'm like, okay, well, like, I'm just really here for a hookup. So I tell her, like, do you mind putting your clothes on? And she's like, oh, okay, yeah. So she puts her clothes on. I just didn't want to make out with her after. Like, I was good. Like, I had to hook up. It was a nice time. You know, I wasn't falling for the shit she was bringing, guys. I wasn't falling for it, okay? So we get done with the hookup. Even though she wants to make out and stay there and whatever, just lay there, I essentially, you know, I walk her to her car, and, you know, I give her a hug, and as she hugs me, she, like, kisses my neck again and licks me. Like, this girl was insane. She literally licked my whole face, my whole body during sex. Like, as soon as she leaves, I start talking to my friend. I start texting. I'm like, this girl was literally so beautiful. Like, god damn. And he's asking me questions, and I'm answering it. And at the same time, these are the exact words I tell him. I'm like, even though this was like such passionate sex and just deep connection, it felt like, she is the type of woman that as soon as she leaves that door, she will never think about you again. And then I text him right after that, I truly think she is soulless. Now, the reason I said that is because I can read through these American women. These American women have been fucked so many times, have slept around so many times with different men. They can literally open their legs for a man and give them their entire body, soul, and spirit in one night. And it means nothing to them because they're so emotionally detached from who they are as women. Women are supposed to be nurturing, emotional, caring. But with these women nowadays in America, they've just been through so much fuckery that it is just slowly making them robotic in the sense of their character and not caring for anything. And so, literally, as soon as I text him, I think she is soulless though. And that she is the type of girl to literally never think of you again or talk to you again after that much of a passionate, time together. I checked my Snapchat. And she unadded me. She was off of my Snapchat. And as soon as I see this, I'm like, holy shit. I just got done texting my friend that I think this woman can literally just share that sensual moment with another man and then just go to never speaking about him again. And that's literally exactly what happened, guys. And the reason I'm making this video is because these women are so dangerous. This woman, no one could have ever expected that she would unadd me or not talk to me again. Like, she was all in her everything. And that's why this woman is so dangerous, because this woman goes around sleeping from man to man and snatching their souls, taking their souls, making them believe she's in love just because she's horny and wants some dick. And what I was thinking about after she left my place, I asked her a few questions like, what do you do, this and that? And she's like, she's a model and she plays the violin, she loves to travel, she has a lot of friends in Dubai, she'd love to live there. And I was just thinking after she's gone, I'm like, this is a type of woman that you will see with a celebrity like Johnny Depp or Leonardo DiCaprio. Like, this type of woman, they bag men. If I was rich or had money or status, she would have probably acted like she was in love with me. And by the way she's so skilled at it, you would never know she's faking it. And that's why you have to be so careful with these American women. Because if she's able to detach that much, spread her legs for a random guy like me on one night and touch me all over, infatuate over me, care for me, and the next second act like I'm nobody and delete me off Snapchat, if that's your girlfriend or your wife, you will never be able to tell which woman she really is. And so you have to be safe nowadays. If she lets you hook up the first night, don't ever let it become more. I saw right through it. I did not let her actions, her love, her passion in the moment get to me. I told her, she needs to leave. This is a hookup, and I'm not falling for it. And a woman that's willing to hook up the first night is a woman you should never settle with, do anything more than just use as recreational use. Because she's been around the block. She's fucked you the first night, she's fucked other men the first night. And through having sex with different men, they lose their emotional sense. They lose, what makes them women, because they're just being thrown around and abused. And they just get so emotionally detached that you don't even know who this woman is. She's so far away from anything you could expect a woman to be. At the end of the day, you need to realize these women, if they're gonna hook up with you on the first night, there's no hope for them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Peace out.